I'm under arrest?
Yeah, I'll explain everything.
You look like the prick.
Before we ask you any questions, you must understand what your rights are. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. You also have the right to stop answering at any time that you want until you talk to the lawyer.
So am I under arrest?
Yes, you're under arrest.
Get me back to the cell. I don't talk to you, motherfucker.
Okay, fair enough. You change your mind? You want to talk to you?
Welcome back to Serial Chronicles, and today we take a bit of a different path from the serial killer and criminal Ruth, as we usually do, to follow Jeff. Most of us know him as a Legend of Jeff due to his hilarious responses to the cops during his interrogation. And for the people that do not know what we're talking about, we'll do a recap of the legend himself, Jeff. This was inspired by JCS Criminal Psychology. Link will be down below. Without further ado, here is the legend himself, Jeff.
It's okay.
What am I under arrest for?
Well, like I said, I need to read your rights first. Obviously, the charge is robbery, okay? Yeah, I'll explain everything.
I'm under arrest for robbery?
You are, but let me read your rights real quick, okay? And then I'll explain it all to you. Is that okay? Let me do that real fast? All right, Jeff. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to the lawyer for advice before we question you, and have him or her with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer and you want one, a lawyer will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time that you want until you talk to the lawyer. Does that make sense? You've probably heard these before, haven't you?
So at this point, when the cop said, "You probably heard this before," it sounded kind of condescending, in my opinion.
Does that make sense? Did you understand your rights? Did you understand your rights, Jeff? Yes or no? You understand?
He did just say that he had the right to be silent, so Jeff complied.
We're getting paid more than you are, so we can sit here for a long time, man.
I just need you to answer me yes or no. Do you understand your rights? Let's get through that question. Do you understand what I read you? Did you comprehend what I read you? Jeff, I'm just here to talk to you and figure out what happened and move you on out of here, at least some of it. So do you understand the rights I read to you?
If you got something that says you didn't do this robbery, this is your chance to talk to us.
Okay, good cop.
No, usually I'm the prick.
You look like the prick.
Damn, let's hear that again. Jeff has no filter.
You look like the prick.
Jeff, do you understand your rights? Yes or no? I'm not asking if you want to talk to me at this point. I just want to know, do you understand what I read to you?
So am I under arrest?
Yes, you're under arrest.
Get me back to the cell. I don't talk to you, motherfuckers.
Okay, fair enough. You change your mind? You want to talk?
You wanted a Coke?
Yeah.
You gonna be able to pop it open, or you need me to?
I need methadone.
You need methadone?
Yeah, you guys can get me that methadone or what?
I don't have any. Do you have medication for it, or a prescription for it? Or?
No.
What do you need methadone for?
Because I'm a fucking junkie and you guys, I can't get no methadone. I'm gonna go through withdrawal here in a minute.
Where do you usually get your methadone from?
I don't get it. I get heroin.
How long you been using heroin?
Long time, buddy.
10 years? 15 years?
I hardly been alive that long. What are you trying to talk to me about here?
As we can see here, Jeff knows he's an addict, but even through withdrawals, he's still quite tactful in what he says or not say to the police.
Look, here's the deal. Either you're in a bad set of circumstances, or you went and committed an armed robbery last night.
Yeah,
right?
I'm in a shitty, wrong place at the wrong time, obviously. I didn't commit no fucking armed robbery.
All right, then let's talk about this. Let's
I
not
don't talk to the police, man.
I think it's in your best interest to.
How?
Man.
I don't talk to the
sitting
police.
Here.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got
Okay.
I've been through the system, buddy. I know how
I know
it
you
works.
have. I know you have,
You're
Jeff.
not my friend.
I'm not your friend.
You're trying to fucking get me. You're
No,
trying
I'm not trying to get
all
you.
you're trying to get is some fucking stupid ass fucking confession, and you're not going to get one.
Jeff, I'm not going to get a confession out of you for nothing.
Exactly, because I
And
didn't
I'm
do
not
nothing.
trying to get a confession out of you.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, I didn't commit no armed robbery, and y'all ain't got no fucking evidence saying I did. Let me go. All you did is find me sitting in my buddy's house because my fucking buddy's dog's going ape shit. I go outside, there are cops everywhere, and they spotlight me. They say, come here. I say, what's up? They search me. They ain't find
Hang on.
nothing. What's
Let
up?
me read this.
No.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to sign it.
You don't have to sign it. But let me read it for you. Okay?
I'm not signing nothing.
You don't have to sign it.
Jeff is still on his guard and not saying anything.
Tell me what happened last night. Plain and simple. Your side of the story.
I'm not talking to you. I'm a lawyer.
All right. This is what I don't understand. I know, but this is what I don't understand, Jeff. You didn't tell me what happened last night.
How didn't I just tell you what?
But now you've handcuffed me, and I can't talk to you because you've asked for an
I'm a
attorney.
lawyer.
So, okay, that's fine. But I will tell you right now, you're still on a hold for a robbery.
I know. I don't know why. I need a fucking lawyer because obviously I didn't do nothing. And obviously you guys know I didn't do nothing because I've been arrested for the same bullshit before and you guys don't interview me this much. So, wham bam, thank you for the coke. Put me back in the cell.
We
That's
haven't
my
interviewed
home.
you yet.
That's my home.
All right.
What's that?
Just my phone. All right. You understand your rights, though, right?
Yeah.
That's all I need is a verbal yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
When's this coke gonna be here? Or is that just a fairy tale?
It's coming. He's getting it right now. He'll be here in about 2 minutes. Just to watch the soda machine. Well, what's good?
Mm-hmm. I stayed there that night.
Had you been there during the night?
Yeah.
Did Aaron know you were there?
I'm pretty sure he did, yeah. I mean, he might have been asleep, but that's where I was staying that
What
night.
time did you get there?
No. You know what? I'm not answering any questions. This is bullshit.
I'm happy to help you out.
You can't help me, man.
Well, I can. But,
I don't get why I don't.
well, here's what the deal is. I have enough evidence
Like what?
of the armed robbery, okay? But, you know, if you're saying you didn't do it, you need to give me your side of the story.
I didn't do it.
Okay, well, give me your side of the story. Because I got a lot of evidence. I got a lot of physical evidence.
Well, like what? Name the physical.
Well, I don't need to. Why should I tell you that? I mean, you haven't been helpful to me at all.
Because I don't believe that you got any evidence. Because I didn't do it, so there's no.
Well, here's it. I'll give you one piece of my evidence, okay?
Yeah.
The phone for 7-Eleven was taken by the suspect, whoever that was, okay? It was taken by the suspect and was thrown in a dumpster behind 7-Eleven, okay? We got DNA off that phone. I have a lot of other evidence, okay?
Like what?
There's only a couple pieces of evidence I'm missing.
Name them.
What's that?
Name them.
You give me a little bit, I give you a little bit. We go back and forth.
No, anything I say here can and will be used against me.
Sure, but anything you say here, I can also tell your parole officer, and you help me out.
That doesn't mean dick.
Sure it does.
Well, you're arresting me for robbery tomorrow, so what the fuck does that do? There's no way. I didn't do it. There's no way.
Jeff is still on guard, really not answering any questions. Also, we can see that he's trying to figure out where he stands and what evidence is gathered against him. Also, he keeps getting them to bring him his Coca-Cola.
What about
Is this all being recorded, huh? And written down?
why don't we just talk about the gun? Let's start there. Okay.
Well, I don't fucking have a gun or own a gun.
Okay. I know you don't own one. Okay. But I need to know where that gun came from.
I don't have. What the fuck are you talking about?
The gun you were sitting on.
I was sitting on?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Over at Aaron's house.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because Aaron says it wasn't his.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I said, you give me a little, I'll give you a little. But you got to help me out, too. So I'm willing to go to the prosecutor, I'm willing to go to the parole officer and say, this guy's a good guy, he helped me out.
Hey, you know what?
I've been doing this a long time, man.
I've
been doing this a long time. I know you don't want to go back to jail, right? Back to prison.
Well, fuck. It looks like I am if and you're going to charge me with some bogus shit. You guys don't, I mean, what do you got, really? That I was at a buddy's house and I happened to come outside because you guys were fucking swarming the area and they
Which door did you come out of?
I came out of the front door. You know what? I'm not saying myself, man. I'm done, man. Fuck this. I'm not even answering. All this shit that I just said is going to be fucking written in the discovery now, right?
What? You haven't said nothing. So, you halfway know the system, how things work, and you halfway don't. Am I right?
I half-ass know that the only reason I came up here is to get a fucking Coke.
Okay.
And I got it. But now I want a Butterfinger.
But that's not going to happen for a while.
What, the Butterfinger?
Yeah.
Why not? I need to go to the hospital. I'm coughing up blood. Let's go to the hospital.
Oh, you're not getting out.
Oh no, I can't finish it.
You can finish it. Make it quick. I got things to do.
Butterfinger, you promise.
I didn't promise you that. I said we'd see what happens. All right? Like I said, you haven't helped me out at all. Why should I help you out?
As we can see, Jeff maintained his innocence and kept drinking his Coke. This was a brief recap of the legend himself. You may be asking the question, where is Jeff? And for the longest time, I was asking the same question. So, doing a little bit of research, I found Jeff on YouTube. He has a couple of videos and music uploaded. I will share the link to Jeff's channel and his Patreon so you can support him and his music. And thank you for joining us in today's video.